Hey there, Tavern Goers. This is Ryan, just popping in at the top of the show to let you guys know that certain sound effects are going to sound different going forward because our sound effect provider has upgraded their sound library. Is this a big deal? Not really, but for those that appreciate those little nuances like the sound effects that we add in, I just wanted to give you a heads up that they're going to be different going forward. That's all. Enjoy the show. Blackpowder!
Everybody's good. We're recording. We're in. We're finally doing it. Okay.
Yes.
No cold open?
You're a cold open.
You know what? We don't always have anything interesting. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Torchlit Tavern. We are a real play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast focused on narrative-driven storytelling. I will be your Dungeon Master, Jameson Oxford. Today on, the game that we won't be playing is going to be Trivial Pursuit. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, because the beginning of this episode is going to be incredibly trivial.
Yes, Trivial Pursuit is where we're at.
It is a pursuit.
It is a pursuit, yeah.
Yeah, playing with me today.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan, and I play number 9, who is not throwing things at cats.
Yet.
Unless...
You do have a cat, and you might throw things at it. Joining him today is Jeff, and I'll be reprising my role as Reyes, the Crestkin sneaky punch boy.
I'm Katie Mischief, and I'm playing a tiefling Claridin.
Yes.
And I'm on the run.
That's a
But
clear.
not really. I'm on a walk.
On the walk.
You're getting pho.
I'm getting fun.
Actually, I'm not. I'm
healing
sitting in a
pho.
nice restaurant.
Yeah, I'm on the run. I'm on the run like Al Capone was.
Shit.
And last but not
From
least...
Taxes?
Hello, everybody. It is me. I am Mitch. And Jay gets very mad at me when I don't say that I play a Daru, who's a cross-class barbarian and a druid.
I'd just like to know what you're playing. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to the tavern. We are, like I said...
I brought the right energy because I put in the tongue piercing that says bitch, so I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Letter Stug.
Like I said, we're a Real Play 5th Edition podcast. We play Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you for coming back and joining us. If you do like what we're doing, don't forget to go check out our Patreon or check us out on our Twitch stream because I don't sell our stuff enough here.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check
Come
that
to
out.
the Twitch stream. I do weird shit there.
Jeff's DMing so much that he's going to take a short break. He's tired of DMing there.
And if you're feeling lonely, if you sit on your hand until it goes numb and then press play on the podcast, it's like somebody else shared it with you.
True.
Fucking shit.
I love that. You know what? That's enough.
The
Jeff,
stranger, but for podcasts. Okay.
The strange recommendation. Last time on Torchlit Tavern, Blackpowder.
Blackpowder.
Lamp.
Black powder.
Can't feel my hand.
Blitz!
I can't feel... Hold on. I can't feel my hand. I'm ready to
Hold
like
on,
it.
let me press play.
I can't feel my hand when I'm with you.
Oh god, who pressed record?
It's not so much a cold open, Ryan, as a cold close.
Yeah.
You just, watch yourself run by and try to kill you. You also noticed, because you were very aware of this, that he was dead-eyed and dark gray. Almost black. Alright, yeah, no, both those hit.
First one doesn't do that much damage. It does 5 slashing and 2 radiant.
Oh, you said radiant?
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't like that a lot. It hisses when it gets hit with radiant damage.
Good, because I'm doing it twice.
I need you to roll that athletics check as the grate below you shifts again.
Cut. Oh, that's not good. That's a 5.
The hand grabs 9. 9, you feel your foot give way as you are knocked off your center of balance from it popping open, and you get sucked into the sewer drain. Griddle wants it alive. Do whatever you can to stop him.
Oh, Griddle? Griddle wants me alive.
Evalina, you are not trying to chase the Shadow Reyes, yes?
No, he went too far.
He's escaped.
Adaru, who is fast as fuck boy, just, like, not dashes in the action, but dashes as fast as fuck, tears ass down the sewer and just swipes his legs out from under him with a sword, and then plows the sword into his chest as he goes down.
I'm going to take this opportunity to stabilize the Crestkin that's right here with me.
Okay.
And
medicine.
and tie him up if possible. I have rope.
You can tie him up first. He's got death saves.
Everyone's got rope.
This way.
Risk.
After I've oriented myself.
Risk. It said that griddle wanted me alive.
That is very important. Let's go. Fuck. What? Griddle? Shit. I'm just running. Shit.
Hey listeners, if you remember back a few episodes, you may have noticed that Finbaki handed a report performed by Inquisitor List. At the time it didn't mean anything to her, but it means something to Reyes.
Inquisitor List, Coroner's Report on Gnome Male. Approximately 140 years old. Conducted on the 7th of the 6th month, year 535 AC. Subject appears to have been killed instantly due to powerful penetrative damage to the left frontal brain. One single blow, likely from a Valerian rifle. Witnesses state the flash and sound were seen separately, in keeping with a long-distance rifle shot. The method of death appears to be highly enchanted metal ball that was fished from the ruins of the skull. The enchanting is of a design I cannot make sense of, but my rudimentary knowledge of magic leaves me to believe it was designed to be unstoppable by spells such as spells I understand to be well used by. Further investigation of the body leads me to believe that while the body demonstrates several burns, these were likely caused by the later explosions and fire blasts by. There are no other fresh wounds, though I did find upon removing the subject's shoes that, curiously, their large toe was missing. Upon investigation, it appears to have been surgical severing. I hesitate to guess as to why, though it seems unrelated to this inquiry.
Alright, so you guys
What
have
does that mean?
exited the...
What does it all fucking mean, Basil?
It means clones, baby. It means clones.
Probably.
Yeah, if anybody's D&D nerd, somebody might know what's up.
They cloned Tyrone.
It means he's gonna have a funny...
That movie was
Great
really
movie.
good.
Great movie. You guys have largely exited the city of Bree. I'm not sure where you guys may have met up, or if you guys have fully gone up to the hill. I like to think so at this point. But we pick up at this point where you guys have sort of gathered, wherever you think you're waiting for Evalina and Foe to join you.
I imagine since
just
the three
gonna
of us
say
are
it.
together.
I'm just gonna say it because I have the D&D knowledge and nobody else said it, and it's metagaming, but that's a fucking simulacrum, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
I don't even know what a simulacrum is.
Yeah, it's a few things that require a piece of flesh about the size of a finger. Yeah.
It could be a number of things.
Gross.
Do we think that she was able to get Foe out?
I could call. I'll call.
I'm sure it is fine. Yes, it's Inquisitor. They are easy to do all these things.
I'll call.
You let me know if you have been needing me for anything. I'll be busy. And Adaru goes and does the most important thing he's done in like 6 episodes. And Adaru plays with Blinky.
Okay.
The blink dog.
He knows that if he doesn't use it every once in a while, the copyright will end. He won't get it anymore.
Yeah.
He's got to make it relevant. Blinky being
he's
who?
just pulling Disney
Who's
over here.
Blinky?
Blinky the magic blink dog.
Oh,
A
really?
buddy from the
Obviously.
Feywild.
So is that what we named it?
Obviously
Because
it's
I don't
magic.
think we've officially done that.
Blinky.
Oh,
I've
he
officially
did.
named it
Did
that
we do
several
that?
times.
Oh, no. Pac-Man's gonna come after us.
Blinky. You guys
Not
have
being
called him
Pac-Man.
Blinky off the record many a time, but never on an episode. So thank you for doing that.
He is Blinky the magic blink dog. He has always been that in my heart, and my heart knew it to be true.
Yeah,
Well,
hopefully this doesn't go the same way as the last time you had a pet.
well, Mitch, could you tell
He
me
wasn't
what
a pet, he
breed
was a friend.
you think Blinky looks like? And Blinky's a fairly young dog. He's like that awkward teenage dog stage.
Oh god, with the goofy feet and the dumb
Yes.
big head.
Yes.
It's the best.
The
stage.
floppy ears.
Yeah.
The floppy everything. They're just
Well,
floppy at
I
that
mean-
age.
That's what I'm asking. Does it have floppy ears? Is it like...
No, see, I was gonna say he's built like a whippet. Built like a whippet, but with
whippet?
dumb floppy ears.
Fuck, so whip it.
A whippet is a small greyhound.
It's 4 legs attached to a bar.
Yes.
I love whippets. I love
Okay.
doing
I
whippets.
love-
Whippets is great.
Fucking
So
yes,
it's
sight hounds
that-
are so fun.
but with bloodhound ears.
Yes, with big dumb floppy ears. Not quite bloodhound, but just awkwardly large for the size of the dog. Because whippets are
Sure.
very, very like fine in form.
They're British.
I feel like his head's a little bit too blocky. His ears are a bit too floppy, and he has more of a fuller tail than a whippet normally does.
All
His
right,
granddaddy's a pit bull.
Yeah,
His granddaddy was a pit
was
bull.
an incredibly
like it.
important detour that we just took. But now back
Very
on
much. Yeah,
back
no,
on
he
the
looks
record
nervous
as
all
he
the
starts
time.
playing
I
with
like
his
him.
dog. You call Evalina.
So my phone rings. Yeah, you put in my ringtone. My ringtone better be dope.
Oh, nobody gets special ringtones, sorry.
well, then she's a rich primacy girl. She probably has a special ringtone.
But you have a ring back tone is the real question.
Ooh, ringback tones. What a throwback.
What plays for me when I call you?
Monday.
Monday?
Yes.
This isn't-
Hi.
Okay. I don't know what language you were speaking, but we don't speak that in the Forgotten Realms.
I'm pretty sure I was infernal. Like canonically, it would have to be infernal.
Infernal is Spanish?
Fuck. Yeah, live with that choice you just made.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I already feel bad about saying we don't speak that here.
Her normal other tiefling language would be infernal.
Right, and keep in mind, Spanish is just kind of Latin. So
And that's how you summon demons. Am I wrong?
Wow, Monday.
I'm speaking Berean Infernal,
Fuck, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely a dialect.
and that's like Spanish.
See,
Brinfernal.
Again.
Infernal,
Infernal.
yes.
Evalina, are you okay? You have...
I have pho. And we are eating pho in the fish town.
Oh, is that 9?
Yeah,
Tell them I said hi.
Pho says hi.
Hi, Sagan. Can I call him Sagan right now? Is that allowed?
Yes, actually, I would love to be called Segan.
The void energy is burned, so no reason to keep it
Okay,
up.
hi, Sagan. What did you order?
Yes, we're still in town. They're on high alert, so we're eating some food, healing up, and we'll make our way out. I'm not very worried.
Do we need to go back in and help? Do you need anything?
I mean, if you want, but I did tell someone to meet me at the toadstools, so it might be better that someone is there.
That is true. We are there now. Just wondering if you were gonna make it out okay.
Yeah, it might be a day or two,
Are
but...
they still in the
Do
city?
you want us to wait?
Well, yes, I would prefer that you didn't just keep going without us.
Okay.
But he is very pained. So I will heal him up, feed him.
Appreciate it.
We don't want to take someone that is crippled on the road.
That is true. Okay.
Cram good berries up his ass until he feels better.
All right. I don't know if it works that way.
Is this still in the
Thanks for the
city?
Ding
input,
me,
but
ding
damn.
me, ding
No,
me,
no,
ding me.
no.
This is not.
This is
No.
Ryan saying no.
No.
I don't want to know what that fact is.
Anyway,
Look up rectal absorption.
Why?
I've done it with
So-
cocaine. This isn't news.
It's rectal absorption is at a much higher rate. Several of these people are on a medical track. I'm sure they know.
yeah.
One is on a scanning track, which let me tell you how often you scan
Hey,
something
hey, Jeff,
because somebody
shut
put
the
something in
fuck
their
up.
butt.
I hate
I
all of
didn't do
this.
it. I didn't do it, Ryan.
Oh, the
Jeff
energy
did
is
it.
so bad right now.
I baited him, but Jeff did it.
Okay, so I guess we will stay here.
Yeah, I'll message you if anything else changes. But as of right now, it's
So
better
you're
for a good
stuck.
food, a change of
What
clothes,
about the gate guy?
perhaps a shave, and some healing and some time. But
Okay.
I'll call you every day just to check in. Hopefully, it won't take more than 2 days.
Okay,
What about the Inquisitor?
What
You
about-
won't be coming after them.
here's Reyes.
Nine, I think I lost my dog.
Have you accounted for the Inquisitor
Probably.
that seemed to be very mad at you?
You're so
he will
fast,
get
I
over
don't
it.
know.
Something else bigger will
Oh, there
come
he is,
about.
there he
and
is, there he is.
It'll be a
Here,
more
Nine, throw the stick.
important thing to be watching out for, and then I will
He
leave.
could-
But I can't
He
leave.
could teleport. He may be able to find you anywhere in the city. Just feels like something you should be concerned about.
on. Such is life. Yeah, you
We
worry
have
too
any
much.
treats?
I don't think you worry enough.
Probably. Break up this ration. Break up this ration a little bit.
Okay, are you done trying to tell me how to live my life? Or, don't worry, I'll bring your drugs when I leave.
She already has 2 fathers.
I toss the floating phone before she even finishes to 9. It's just,
Nine's feeding a dog, and there intercepts. Are we good? You're good, yes?
Yes, we're eating food. It's a good time.
You require assistance or no?
No, we're good right now. I will call if I need anything. But it's going to be hard to sneak out of the city with someone in so much pain.
When?
I'm leaving.
Today, tomorrow?
Back later.
Probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the day after.
Aye. We'll be around.
Okay, I'll call you if I need anything.
Aye.
I walked off.
Can you guys all roll a perception check?
Sure.
Roll a rectal absorption
Do I
check.
also have to roll?
No, not just them. You're not with them.
Yeah, I was like...
You guys are
I was
in the
just...
tuck in. It's very safe.
Yeah, we're enjoying a bowl of pho. We're having a nice time. We're just talking about normal things. Like we just broke him out of jail. Not part of the discussion. I'm like, so tell me about where you grew
Probably
up.
not in public. Be a
How
good
many
idea.
siblings do you
Jesus
have?
Christ.
You know, like
Exactly.
almost like a date.
Actually, until the age of about 10, I grew up here. But I've been away for a good 20 years, yes.
21.
Nat 20.
Well, shit.
Shit, no way.
Before
I
you
had to
see
make sure
him,
my head didn't explode, but
before you see them, Adaru smells them.
hang on. It was Blinky.
No, it's Adaru. You can roll for Blinky.
I want
Yeah,
to
Adaru smells them,
Blinky
and then-
by Nat 20. Whoever it is, whatever they're doing, a dog appears.
Yeah.
A dog is barking, and then it's barking
and
over
you guys
there, and then it's barking
in the
over there.
ruins of the old Toadstool Circle, just a few minutes away from the road, you see a human in Inquisitor trainee robes coming around the bend, walking up the hill. He
This
is
that
bearing
dumb motherfucker,
a
isn't it?
bouquet of lilies, and he looks incredibly nervous.
I don't know shit about this. I see the Inquisitor coming, and I go,
Oh, it's for me.
And there just puts his axe back in
Why
the
the
belt.
fuck is there an Inquisitor coming here?
Don't worry, it's for me.
Didn't
No,
we
I
have
don't
good?
know. I have no idea.
You do. To be
You're
fair,
the only one who
9
does.
was there.
You actually know this guy, yeah. You've
I
met
have
this
no
guy.
idea who this is.
Okay.
Nine's gonna kill
Doubling
him.
down.
man.
So we kill him then. Good to know.
Evalina, are you there?
Oh, it's that guy. Oh!
you have about 5 seconds to stop me from attacking this guy.
Evalina!
I'm making it very clear. I'm like walking with intention. I'm gonna fucking kill this dude.
I don't know him like that.
Okay.
Fuck.
Risk!
Evalina! Where are you?
Risk!
Risk, stop. I know that guy.
We can if we need to.
You know this man is Paulie Ukaipa,
Oh my god.
Inquisitor trainee.
He presents no danger then.
Well, that kind of remains to be seen, but I know that he really likes Evalina and probably wouldn't do anything to put her in danger. So let me talk to him really quick.
Take your time.
I go with 9.
Oh no. Okay.
There just quietly follows behind with 9.
Paulie?
You are Evalina's unit.
Yes.
I have the papers. This unit belongs to me. And there holds out the papers.
That's... But I thought you belong... Is Evalina here?
He also... Don't worry about him. She's not here currently.
So Adaru and her have joint ownership of this robot. He looks at Adaru and squints.
I rolled a sense motive. That's what I did.
You don't play 3rd
Yeah,
edition,
sense
bud.
motive. I was like,
Fuck.
what edition you playing over there?
Fuck. Wait, what is it?
What
is
edition
it
you
now?
playing over there?
What is it now?
How would you not remember? We've been doing this edition for literally
Insight.
8 years. It's insight.
Thank you. Because my brain had rewritten and I knew the answer, and the answer was sense motive. And then it wasn't. 21.
This man when he squints at you, he may have ill will toward you, but it's 100% because he's got feelings for Evalina, and you are a big, strong boy who apparently has custody of her robot.
I'm going to handle this very maturely.
Sure you are. I'm sure you will.
Said no one before they handle something maturely.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, she's not here at the moment. Was there something you needed?
She told me that that I was supposed to graduate, but she said to meet her. You were there. I was supposed to meet her here. She should be here. Why isn't she here?
Because she got held up, but she is actively on her way.
She is having lunch with one of her friend men.
Huh?
She is...
It's dinner time and I'm having lunch.
Tadero checks out.
She
Friendman.
is in custody of a person right now and is dealing with that issue, and then will be here promptly.
Okay. I am currently skipping one of the biggest moments of my life for her, and she's not here, but...
Yes, this was kind of an unforeseen thing that kind of happened at random, so she didn't mean to stand
A
you
friend
up.
of hers needed help, and she's helping him.
Who are you again?
I am Halor.
This is Halor.
That's not enough. Who is Hello?
This is my Warforged unit.
Okay.
I have the paperwork. And Halor pulls the paperwork back out again.
He is a mercenary under her charge.
Okay.
So
I guess
what would you like to do now?
I will wait for Evalina.
Okay. Well, there's a nice rock right over there. And
It's
you
got
can
your name
go
on it, bud.
ahead and have a seat, I suppose.
And
Roll
they're just
persuasion.
mold earths into a chair.
Roll persuasion. Well, that was nice of you.
I think that is assisting me in this role.
Yeah, sure, advantage.
Yeah, I'm helping Nine out. I'm doing my best.
Definitely, it
Like I
definitely
said,
helps.
I
Did
would
you say
handle
I'm
it
rolling
very maturely.
persuasion?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! That thing that 9 is good at.
you're great at this. Yeah.
Oh my god, nat 20.
He
Well, I'll
takes
take
his
it.
he takes his little bouquet and he goes and he sits in the chair and proceeds to quietly wait. Nervously wait with his knee kind of hopping up and down, shuffling every once in a while, looking around. And
Are you okay?
Are you
It's
hungry? Do you need food?
it would not be opposed. I'm running away from the Inquisitor's garrison. I'm supposed to be promoted to an Inquisitor today. They will not like that I have just gone AWOL. I've made a huge risk coming here.
Congratulations.
You have. That's very brave of you. Possibly silly, but very brave of you.
Yes.
Reyes, who's been extra hunching a lot lately, now that he's outside of Bree, he stretches and then he walks over a little taller than he normally walks because he's like, oh,
God.
fucking back. He's like, oh. And then he looks down at this dude and he goes,
Sup?
Trust me, it was for the best you missed that day.
This is Reyes. He's also with us and also under Evalina's charge, so don't worry about him.
I apologize. I only have rations, but I have water for you as well. It's a bit dry, I'm afraid.
Maybe we can put some of the flowers in there so they're still fresh when she gets here.
Oh, that would be really appreciated, yes.
Drink
She
them
said
first.
she
It
loves
will
me.
help the ration go down.
She said she loves me. I want the flowers to be fresh.
Oh, she did. Oh, okay. That's good.
Does he drink the water?
Yes. He's walked for miles to
What
get
did you
here.
do?
Remember this happy drugs I picked up earlier?
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Just a couple pinches.
Evalina, you and Foe,
He needs to chill.
who I'll have to break the habit of calling him Foe because it looks like we're going to start referring to him as Segan. Yeah, you and Segan are finishing up your meal and are going to spend the night, it seems, in Bree. Now, Bree is under high alert. You see that the doors are shut down overnight. They are looking for everyone involved in the scuffle. And as you guys come out of the tuck in, you guys have kind of dodged a majority of that because it's been a few hours. Things are either locked down or they're not, and they're just sort of looking around. You believe that as long as you keep your head down, no one will question an Inquisitor unless you run in specifically into somebody like Zildjian or somebody working directly for him looking for you for questioning. Your guess is they're more likely looking for everyone else particularly maybe Finboggy, who didn't leave with everyone else and did set fire to the guardhouse.
He did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finboggy's probably in there with you.
No, she has not seen Finboggy. He went a different direction.
Yeah, well, we haven't either, so he's probably still in there.
Yeah, he's in there.
Just keep an eye out for fires. You'll find him.
Just keep your eyes peeled for some fires.
Little fucking firefly. You'll find him.
That little arsonist, he'll show himself
Little
eventually.
old arsonist.
He'll shed light on his
we got some
situation.
different clothes for Segan,
Perfect. Okay.
and we cleaned him up. We healed him up. Right before bed, I just used spells
Sure.
to heal him up.
Yeah, the man that you now know as Segan or Foe, he was pretty beat up. He was kind of gaunt and like he hasn't been fed properly in like a week, and the color comes back to his cheeks with your administrations, and he looks good in a new set of clothes. He looks like he's a young man, a young tiefling with small ears, and like you see that he is just sort of happy to not be in prison. He's still been kind of iffy about you, but the fact that you and Nine are in contact, he's sort of melted a bit, and you guys find yourselves just sort of chatting as you're going about these errands.
Yeah, once it feels like we've had a meal, we've changed his clothes, we've rested.
Mm-hmm. Where do you rest?
Wasn't I in an inn?
You were, well, it's a restaurant. They call it the Tuck Inn.
Oh. What do you want to say, Jeff?
Oh, I was fully willing to wait until after the scene. That's when my hands raised. It's never important with my hands raised. I just wanted to know if Segan had 5 o'clock honor, or if he was sporting a full honor.
It's a dwarf joke. It's it's your joke.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if he's sporting full honor.
He's definitely got
5
5 o'clock honor. It's almost a full honor, but not quite. He doesn't grow fast.
He's got like a 9 p.m. honor.
Sure.
It's coming in.
Yeah, this is a rugged Segan that you're meeting now, I guess.
Sexy.
I mean, you did roll around in the dirt with him more than once, so.
I feel
it's
bad.
like when Cap grew the beard
for
out.
whoever this like flowery dude that just showed up is.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough on him.
Because
Poor
Evalina's
Paulie.
bringing in some very attractive men. And
He's more of like a black garlic pho, then.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, I can't cut any of this out. It's too good. So anyway, Evalina, was it?
Yes.
It's good to meet you. Thank you for the clothes. By the way, that'll be, what kind of clothes do you put him in?
I don't know, fucking normal clothes.
That'll be 5 gold.
Traveler's clothes.
No, Traveler's gold, it'll be 1 gold.
I mean, does he, I let him pick his own clothes. How about that?
Well, you're paying for him.
Yeah. He could pick his own clothes, though. He's a grown man.
Sure. I would just get the cheapest if since you're helping me.
Get whatever you want. Get whatever you feel comfortable in.
Okay. He picks something that has a nice, like a deeper dye to it. It's
Spandex
more or less still
Spanx.
cheap. Yes, he gets himself the kind of outfit that Bruce Banner would wear so he can Hulk out. No, he gets himself a 2 gold piece thing, so it's going to cost you that. And he he's like, anyway, thank you once again, as he's like stepping out of the dressing room or whatever. This will definitely help not get anyone else's attention. Do we have a plan? Or?
Oh, I just assumed that we would walk out when it was time.
Okay. What do we do in the meantime?
Get some rest?
Where?
An inn, perhaps? I mean, we could go to my house, but I am sure that they would check there first.
Yeah, I mean...
Also, perhaps my mother is home.
I am long for the ride. I'm not questioning you, I'm just asking where are we going.
On this episode of how many boys can she bring home in one night?
In 1 week, dude.
Dude, like 2 days.
Oh, her butler's ratting out so hard.
The gossip has got to be so hot. That tea's coming out.
Nine, you're getting several notifications from the butler's phone, just of him telling her mom all the shit she's been up to.
Oh man,
there's a juicy dialogue about whether or not Evalina may be grounded.
Didn't know her butler's name was Lenny.
Ha!
Yeah, good old Lenny.
It's Vincent Percival. Thank you.
Yeah,
as we've now put the 2 names together.
Yes. So, yeah, I I don't know what the plan was once you got me out, and I also I don't know. I'm grateful.
Same.
It seems like you don't have a plan though.
I tangentially have a plan,
Great.
but that got us enough to get you out. So let's just keep the ball rolling, yes?
Yes. Where now? Dinner was lovely. Thank you again. By the way, that would be 5 gold because that was an expensive restaurant.
I thought we went to Fishtown, but I'll remove it.
Oh, I mean,
I just assumed that would
Oh, yeah,
be
they're
the best
right,
right. They're
tuck
at
in.
Bow.
I said
I
the
said
tuck
you were at
in,
the tuck-in.
and you said foe,
Yeah.
and that was the joke from previous. So that's why I said the tuck in.
Oh,
again.
okay. Then we'll
But
just say there. That's
You
fine.
can tell me wherever you're at.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So where am I on the map?
Crest Town. It's not that hard.
It's Fishtown.
The wet meat market.
Without pulling back up the map, you are not far from where everything went down. You're like a few miles away because the tuck in wasn't far from the garrison itself. There's just enough happening around here that no one's going to go looking in the fancy restaurant, nor would they be allowed to like make an arrest. So
We could just try a different gate. It'll be more walking to get to where we're trying to go, but
sure, I have not been to Bree since I was a boy.
we could also pass by my house and see if there are people there.
Sure,
Just to know.
sure.
So we walk by.
Yeah. You guys walk by and you definitely see there's a lot of going on. Your mom is home, and she's currently telling a couple of inquisitors to get the fuck out of her house. Like, to go away. They're not going to be allowed in her home. She's not here. Go away. Like, and she's browbeating them into not entering your home because there's like a platoon that are with these inquisitors. They're like marching around, knocking on other doors. It's a zoo on your block right now.
Your
All
mother
right,
is
we won't
politely
go
inviting
there.
them to select a hole with which to auto-fornicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom can be scary.
Meanwhile,
So then
on
we
Nine's
just keep
phone,
walking.
ding, ding,
I do not
ding,
care where you go
ding,
to fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself if you
Evalina,
think
where
you're
the
going
fuck
to
are
be
you?
able to
In fact, you do get those messages, Evalina, shortly after. Your mother's
My mom
messages.
doesn't have my phone number.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
not.
what?
It's
The phones work.
she can still just text you.
She can send the messages to you because
It would
it's
go to the
your
other
phone.
me.
It would go to both of you.
Yeah,
Well.
you'll be getting two series of messages. It'll be really weird.
All right, here's the part that I was dreading. You get a really weird sense of deja vu as you notice that your mother has been messaging you, and it's a message that you got before, but you blew off, and it was just her going, "Where are you?" Because she knew where you were. You were with Dad.
'Cause it didn't make sense at the time.
Yeah,
It was weirdly hostile. There were a lot of exclamation marks, and you never responded because she should have known. Things got busy. We're in the woods.
Dad tried to kill me. I don't text back yet.
Yeah, that would be great for me if you didn't, because I think it makes it easier if you never respond to this at all.
Yeah.
Your GM decided to mess with timey-wimey shit and is regretting it.
I tell Segan about it and I go, ugh.
Present Katie's like, I'm fucking with Dad. Leave me alone. You know this
Yes.
is important. And then Mob texts back, okay, sorry, gosh. So real original timeline, Katie just gets the message, where the fuck are you? Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Basically.
Because OG Katie doesn't get the message that new Katie has sent. She only gets Mom's messages.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with maybe not your house then.
Yeah, perhaps not. Let's just pick the furthest gate.
Do you need to answer that?
No, not until we're out of the city.
Good.
See, my mother, I didn't discuss this with you before, but my mother is the high priestess of the churches.
Oh.
And my father is Grand High Inquisitor Chopin.
Oh.
So, I get a little bit of leeway.
What makes you help them? Nine and Halor and Reyes. Seth.
Do you know what makes someone an Inquisitor?
Yes, I do.
It didn't work for me.
Truly. It did not work.
It did not work.
But they did the ritual. You were possessed.
Yes,
Where is
but I
the
am
devil?
able to keep him separate.
That's exciting.
Roll to see if he's into it.
Roll to see if he's into it.
He's not into it.
So, after that, I have been trying to keep up appearances with my father, but he is figuring it out.
Yes.
And there is no place for me.
My father was a High Inquisitor. He was a very difficult man to be the child of. I understand.
Who is your father?
His name was Seth. He died 20 years ago.
Have I ever heard of this Inquisitor?
Roll history.
I get to roll a dice, finally. Yay. This is all I'm here to do. Roll dice. What does a 17 get me?
You know that Seth is a High Inquisitor who died during the war in Santos. He is listed as one of the casualties. He is one of the ones. He's a hero, according to the garrison, because he helped secure Santos as a Brian outpost. But he was slain by a group of heroes. He died in a train crash.
Your father is the Inquisitor that died in the train crash of Santos?
Yes. Don't really think of him as my dad. He was not great. He did sort of use me, gave me someone to experiment with. He didn't care much for his child. I've been away from Bree longer than I was ever in it, so.
My father almost killed me last week, so I get it.
Wow. Trauma bonding. Okay. Let's go try another door.
Yeah, we're walking and talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paulie should really watch out, because
it's gonna be
trauma
over for
bonding
Paulie.
now?
Yeah.
Watch out.
No, can you clean these?
What?
And there holds up the dirty officer's uniform. Can you clean these, Nine? Do you have the magic, whatever?
Oh, yeah, sure.
This will not do. You're never going to impress anyone looking like Cadet. We're going to change you. And there he starts undressing this man.
I cast mending on the clothes.
Oh man, we're over here doing the Aladdin scene. You ain't never had a friend like a Daru.
What are your skills? Can you hunt? You know hunting? No? Yes?
A little. I've trained to hunt dissidents.
We have a few hours. If you can get a kill, very impressive.
Okay. Like an animal?
It's probably easiest, yes. Woods are right there.
Preferably. Ideally not people.
I mean...
There just turns to 9. I mean, he can try, but we want to give him something in his skill level.
You think that if I get Evalina a gift of an animal carcass, she will appreciate that?
It's what I would do. Works for me.
Roll persuasion.
I'll be back.
Reyes, where are you going?
Small matter of business, old Robbie.
That is a very bad persuasion.
Okay.
Jay, I'm gonna tell you only because you could roll below this.
Uh-huh.
But it's a 5.
Only because you could roll below this.
I don't think anyone
If
else
you do end
could.
up seeing Daddy Robbie, tell him I say hi.
It can't be that easy to, or...
Well, no, but it helps.
Okay.
Sure.
Reyes, give me one of your rifles.
I have one still here.
Yes. Reyes looks back at you, points to his back that doesn't clearly have a
Points to
rifle
9.
slung over it,
Yeah.
points to 9,
All right, let's go.
raises his hands in a like, what the fuck are you talking about kind of way.
This man is not convinced, but he has no other, like...
Oh, I haven't dressed him yet,
yeah,
for the record.
sure. So he's just naked.
undressed him.
So
Yeah,
he's just
with a
like,
rifle.
okay.
Just standing there in his skivvies with a rifle.
Yeah.
Where are my clothes?
9, they're over there. 9 is... We have better ones for you. 9 is cleaning them.
Doo-ba-doo! Hi. Welcome to Nine Phone. Here's a commercial for one of the many products you can find through the Nine Phone right now. Beep.
We interrupt you all for a message from the High Five Church of the Pentaveret. We want you to all know that we are looking for donations. Always. Have you tithed lately?
Okay, Daddy Robbie, you're live.
Cutting in. Hey guys, it's Daddy Robbie. Hey, ignore them. I cut into their message. Recently I came into a good amount of money from some people who came by for one of my secret masses at night. I don't have those a lot, but I did have one recently and they came down and gave me money. Anyway, I just wanted everyone to know that the Church of Dirk is still going strong. I know you guys haven't visited in a while, and that's cool, but we're there. And if you have money that you want to donate to a good cause, the Church of Dirk knows where money needs to go. I've been broke, so I know who's broke, and I know how to not be broke. So if you give your money and your donations and your tithes to the Church of Dirk, the Church of Dirk, I promise you that it'll get somewhere where it needs to be. We haven't had the money or the ability to help somebody in a long time, but I'm hoping that you guys can all help me with that. And that's as serious as I'm ever gonna get. Hey, come on down. We got hot dogs, sodas. I heard that I can get Krog Grog in the neighborhood now. That's really popular. Come on down, hear mass, give a little to the collection plate, have a good time, and help some good causes out. Peace, love, and the dirty shove. Robbie out.
We make it to a gate.
There's a line at the gate. People are upset at the gate because they're not letting anyone in or out of the city at the moment. You think maybe as an inquisitor you might be able to pull your way out, but you definitely are going to get, like, it's not going to be just moving through the gate like you would hope. Nobody's being let out.
There's got to be an inn near gate entrances, right?
Yes, definitely.
Ideally.
Several, in fact. Yeah.
Great place to have them.
Probably really packed because people can't leave like they meant to.
Yes, definitely.
So
suddenly a Finboggy appears.
No.
So we enter one. I have him go buy a room.
Okay.
I give him however much gold because I'm sure all the cheap ones are taken.
Sure. It's getting late, so you enter a Torchlit tavern. That's right, I said it. And
use the name.
We're all getting him in this episode.
And the person at the front is like, yes, no, I have no rooms. If you are willing to just stay in the common room, people are shacking up. I understand this is it. It'll be one, and then he kind of gets this look on his face. 1 gold to stay in the common room. Would that work for you? Meal included.
One gold to sleep on the floor.
Do you think you will find a better deal?
Ding me.
You know.
It's better than the
You didn't let him earlier.
absorption.
You got it.
Yeah,
now.
no, he can have it. He can have it.
Mitch's random fact.
So, the common room that Jay is referencing is in reference to old school inns and taverns. I forget which is which, but it's very interesting, the differences. And one of the things that you would find is in early establishments, because a lot of Europe had a lot of travel, peasants would move around place to place on a wide number of things, either business or jobs or just going to see holy marks.
Pilgrimage.
You would have, thank you, that's the word. You would have common room inns, where it would be a big-ass room, and you would either sleep with your own bedding on the floor, or it would have a big-ass bed. So currently, we think of a Cow King as like the big bed, right? We're talking beds twice that wide.
One big
Beds
bed.
twice that wide, and you would have as many people as could fit on that in the room, staying together in one place. And
This is why people have fleas.
Is there a big bed?
It is a large mattress, quote unquote, made of hay and straw and like whatever they had, some like old cushions that they've just sort of piled up. It's not what, yeah, it's not. It's got a big like sheet thrown across it, but calling it a bed is being generous.
One
it's
gold
a bed in the technical sense.
for a meal and a hay bed on the floor.
Each.
How about I give you 5 gold and you give me your bed?
Roll persuasion.
Ryan, I need in that moment that like dramatic shit they do on game shows.
27.
You're a fool. You're a fool. I can't believe you made her roll. You're a fool.
What'd she get? Nat 20 again?
No, I got a
Okay.
27. It's not a nat 20.
Fine.
A nat 20
It's a
would
nat
have been
19,
29.
right? Like, that's very close.
He runs
It is a
some
nat 19.
Yeah.
he runs some mental arithmetic, and he's like, okay, fine, but you cannot use it till after closing hours, which is midnight.
Good enough for me. I will
In the meantime,
also...
we'll bring you your meal.
Wonderful, thank you.
She's like, fine, but I'm gonna have sex on it.
I think he assumes.
He reaches his arm out to shake. Yes, deal.
Yeah, I give him the
Each.
5. I give him the 10. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'm not sleeping on that big bed on the floor.
Good. Perfect. I will,
I wouldn't get in the sewers. That's why I'm in this mess.
Shit. Now I have to sleep under one big bed.
One big bed.
But luckily, you drink for free.
We can move on to the following morning.
No, we can't. No, we can't, because the Daru is taking a man hunting in the woods at night.
God damn it.
All right, I'm just gonna mute myself because I am drinking, having a meal, and sleeping in innkeeper's bed.
All
so with Segan, I no longer matter.
I
Let's go with Reyes. No, we're going to start with Reyes, sir. We're going to start with Reyes. We'll come back to you.
I very cleverly weaved in that I left.
We'll start with Reyes, sir.
Good call. Best choice.
What is it you wanted to do, Reyes?
I go back to my subterfuge of trying to look like someone who is feeble.
Okay.
Right? Crunch back down, and I make my way to the outside of Bree. Not too close to any walls or any gates.
Okay.
And I lived with the Blue Flame, the Blue Dawn, for a time.
For like
a good little chunk of time.
3 days, I think, all said and done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 days. A good little chunk of time. So in that time, I think I would have gained at least some familiarity with some of their markings, a little bit of their ways. Just enough that somebody like me, who has a history of, like, skullduggery.
This sounds very much like an investigation check.
Shit. No way. Oh, shit.
And I think that you've made a good case. You can roll this with advantage.
Hell yeah. My shit. That first roll. Oh, that's a good one. Can we beat it? No, we can't. 21.
All right. With a 21, that's more than enough. You spend the evening sort of like you said, you know some skullduggery. You know how thieves leave marks on walls and things like that. How secret societies might do that. And you spend a little time in some seedy bars asking some quiet questions. And it's like the third inn on the outskirts that you run into where one of the innkeepers kind of like leans in and he's like, "Sounds to me like you're looking for a light. Didn't take you for a smoker."
Don't we all need a light from time to time?
Yeah, we all get a little blue.
He's like, with that voice, my bad, you're definitely a smoker.
You are definitely, you're right, sir, you are a smoker. Yeah, and he's like, I know someone who might be able to help you. They are meeting just outside of, well, it looks like some of them will be meeting. Some skerfuffle happened within this town, so here, take this. And it gives you a little note, and it just has a time and place written on it. And it's just another inn, like it's like a juggling game. You get passed to another inn, and It says that you can meet with them after 2 a.m, if you wish.
Yep. I take the note, I nod, and say,
"To a new dawn."
And I leave.
To a new dawn. That's a weird looking bugger, wasn't it? So Jeff, you make your way across to another side of the outskirts of the city. It's not seedy. It's the kind of place where you feel like millers and farmers come to drink. Like, it's just a quiet pub where people come to not get into a fight, to not be bothered, to enjoy an ale, Like, these people are here to drink quietly after a long day of work.
Yeah, this is the place Reyes would normally hang out for sure. Low chance anybody talks to him.
Well, the farmers there are expected to be at least a little seedy.
Ha! He's got jokes today, guys. He's on it. But you come in and everybody gives you like half a look when you come in because you draw attention even when you're with your hood up. In fact, maybe more so with this particular bar. It's an honest bar. Somebody who shows up kind of not looking to draw attention is weird. We don't want you to start we don't want you to start any trouble here, But they all kind of give you that look like, if you don't start shit, won't be nothing.
Right. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. I got you. I walk in. I go to the corner of the bar where there's nobody.
Okay.
And do I still have that blue flame patch?
I imagine.
And I reach into one of my pouches, and first I pull out the directions, because I assume they're in someone's hand that maybe the other person would recognize. So when the bartender comes up, I ask for...
Grog, please. Also, I was instructed to come here.
and I hand him the little note. And if he shows not enough recognition or a lot of recognition, preferably to that...
He barely glances at it. He says, we close at 2. I'll get you your grog.
I'll wait. I'll be here then.
He walks away. He brings you a grog a second later, and nothing else is said. And then at 2 o'clock, as you wait and drink, brings you drinks if you want them. That'll be
just grog after grog after
the
grog.
super expensive amount of 2 copper to keep grog flowing.
Yeah, that's why I drink it.
Yeah, and at 2, he just says, "That's it, closing time. Everybody out." And you watch as half of the people leave. The other half do not move.
I stay with the not moving half.
And you watch, he just sort of busies himself, starts to close up, doesn't talk to the people that don't move, doesn't do anything. And then you see that one more person kind of sifts in after everyone leaves, and then he shuts the door and dims all the lights.
Shuts the door and he says, "Now you can't sleep."
Now you can't sleep. And this person who's walked in is a young, handsome man. He is he's got long hair that covers his kind of shrouds his face a little bit.
Find out
and
if he's single.
Jay spends a lot of time talking about young, handsome men. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
It really does.
I want everyone to know.
Tanned men.
I'm trying to make sure that we're sexy. You know, I want our show to
I
I
sex
appreciate
appeal.
that someone
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time for the
Yeah.
show to get a little sexier. I think that we're trying to get people to listen.
Yeah, Katie, I said it.
So this person walks in, and you do not recognize. This is not someone you've ever seen before, but he seems very comfortable, walks in, nods at everybody, and says, "All right."
I nod.
So he turns to everybody, and as the innkeeper dims all the lights, he says, "All right, I understand you guys are interested in learning more about how to change things around here."
I nod.
You hear some grumbling, some this and that. And I don't have a prepped speech, but this guy kind of starts going into, things are bad, things are rough. The world isn't, this town isn't the way it used to be, and it doesn't have to be, it's a spiel, right? You can tell this man is not just, this is an opening meeting selling you on joining a timeshare almost. At the same time, he does make a lot of great points. He talks about how corrupt the primacy is. He talks about how dangerous it is for a man to make a living.
Yeah.
How the city is actually encouraging people to sell out their neighbors. You can't trust your own neighbors. There's no community being fostered in these people. And, and throughout the whole thing...
No one's trying to foster the people here.
No one's fostering the people here. Do you just sit through it? Do you,
Yeah.
Just gonna listen to the whole story?
I'm not gonna fucking interrupt this guy on his spiel. If he's able to recruit these
At no
motherfuckers,
point-
go right ahead.
At no point does he say his name, or any mention of the Blue Dawn.
No, of course. It's a fucking smart choice not to.
Now, the next step that I'm sure you all are wondering is, what can we do about it? How can you help? Because it takes action to make change. I'm sorry, but us grumbling and talking in bars isn't going to get anything done. There are small things that anyone can do to help change things around here, and I am looking for people who would help with this endeavor. If this is something that any of you feel is beyond you, or you want things to stay the same, or are uninterested in the amount of effort you'd need to put in to help change them, I would ask that you leave, because there's not much else I can do for you here.
I keep drinking whatever's left of my grog unless I finished it and he never filled it and he took my cup, in which case I sit there quietly wishing I had more grog.
Couple dudes get up and leave, and as they step out... Right. Couple dudes step out, and then he's like, "Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Maybe we'll see you again." But as they step out, he's like, "All right, we all know how this works. As soon as they stepped out, we maybe have 20 minutes before this meeting is over. We can't trust that they won't go and try to rat out anything I've said, even though nothing that I've said was against the law. But that's the way it is now, right?"
I nod.
If you guys want to continue this, we're doing a sit-in. Going to protest the way that they're using the guardhouses soon. We need as many people as we can get in a week. We're going to try to make sure that anybody can enter the city whenever they want. And the point is to not fight with guards, though you could be brutalized by them if things go bad. Some of us will help you, but if you think that free trade and commerce is something that we should encourage, and not having the oversight of the primacy over our backs, Then I'll see you all there. Any questions?
I wait.
Okay.
I approach him as everybody starts to leave.
Yeah. You make sure you're the last to leave.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, Kreskin. I don't see many of you come to these.
Yeah. I take my hood down and I stand up and I go,
I've come to speak with you specifically.
Have to explain yourself a little bit better.
Your leader, Carval,
His eyes go wide.
owes me a bit of grace.
Ah, yes, the cake boss.
To that end, I would ask you give that grace to the Church of Dirk, specifically Father Robbie.
Daddy Robbie.
Daddy Robbie.
Daddy rub. Yeah.
yeah, he's never going to call him fucking Daddy Robbie. You know that. I know that. We all know that.
It's a strange
She's not.
request from a Kreskin. I wasn't aware that you were known for worshipping at the Church of Dirk.
I shake my head.
It's not a matter of worship. It's a matter of favor. He is helpful to people.
Are you in the business of doing favors?
I kind of look around and with like a sort of half a shrug,
What that mouth do?
From time to time.
just kind of admitting to myself that at this stage, yeah, I am really in the business of doing favors. Shitty as that is.
Are you able to? What skills? Do you, I need something in return. I'm not in contact with Carval, and I can't prove that you know him. But I could do what you're asking. We could ease up on the Church of Dirk. They're nice enough. It's just that they go against some of our teachings. You
I
know?
nod.
I'm assuming since you know Carval, you know what I'm a member of.
I nod.
Yes. I need help. I need to infiltrate the Brian Castile, the castle dungeon. More the castle, but
I furrow my brow and turn my head sideways before immediately going,
Do you see a lack of equivalency in the favors that we've asked each other?
I suppose you're right. Pay me.
I could pay you. I can even offer to help you get in the city. I noticed.
I can get in the city, that's not the problem. Not now, but why do I need to rush?
Fair.
Sorry about that, homie.
You're right, that was a big ask, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and you look like a... He kind of like, he lightly taps the weapon underneath your cloak.
Yeah.
Like, you look like someone who might have been able to help me, but if you knew Carval and you're in a good relationship, maybe he could put in a good word for my asks as well. Maybe we'll see each other again.
We may. Who's in the dungeon?
Oh, it's not the dungeon per se. There's something in there that Carval wants.
We can just... At next I see you or one of your members, we may discuss this. Be in contact with him. I'm certain
as he kind of lets the cloak fall off his extra set of arms,
that there
Oh,
are
God.
few like me. So the description will ring.
Did he
Noted.
just show him his dick?
All right. Thank you.
It's like a crab
May I
arm
have-
holding an apple.
The description... descriptions are very effective, I suppose. Do you have a name as well?
I look down at him and I go, I take a deep breath and I go,
Risk.
Non.
oh, how do I spell that?
Nonn.
And
Nonn. No, he's not Brett.
Oh.
Foodies unite!
you need to stop with these almost food names. You're fucking me up.
Hey, the fun fact: this one's been an accident. The whole thing with the Blue Dawn being food related, completely unintentional. That aside, the cause always needs money, and I'll leave the Dirkites alone for 50 gold.
Shit, bro. He got lucky today because I still have so much gold.
I know it's no skin off your back, and it's an easy answer. Just give him money.
Yeah, I set a weird precedent, and I give him 100, and I say,
For future inconveniences or relations.
It's because he knows we're the reason they can't get in.
and we may also be the reason they're in more trouble in the future.
Yeah.
Who
Or
the fuck
relations,
knows?
which means also
He-
prostitution.
He hefts
Mouth
the
stuff.
Yes, I gave him money for
What
prostitutes.
that
Yeah.
stuff do?
He hefts the bag, and he gives you like this raised eyebrow, and is like, "The cause appreciates it. The blue flame recognizes a friend. Thank you.
I nod. It's more money than I gave Robbie.
Now I'm offended for Robbie.
All
All right.
Take that.
But I feel like Robbie wouldn't be.
We're out of time, and I must go. You know how it is.
As must I.
I nod, I scrunch back down, and I hide my claws under my cloak, and I'm off into the night.
Okay.
This is my environment. This is what I'm good at.
The sound of feet hitting packed earth, the night sky, the sound of an animal crying in the distance, the whish and whip of spears flying through the air. Somewhere out in the wilderness, a man is finding touch with his deep spiritual, natural roots. What's going on over here, Adaru?
Well, I got a man high, and then I got a man naked, and then I took him into the woods to hunt for things at night to impress his would-be,
Yeah, that's what I described. Is there anything else that we need to know about that?
Adaru is also naked. Because he looked uncomfortable, and Adaru understands that solidarity.
It was almost gonna be. He was almost on a bad trip till you joined him.
Yeah. Adaru is guiding him on his spiritual moment.
Adaru is currently watching him up on a rock holding a giant coney across his hands, screaming at the moon. He's got blood on him. He's covered in mud.
It's average weight. He did good, though. So that night, we feast upon the flesh, and I set up a bonfire with wet brush, and we smoke its heart and liver overnight while we sleep.
Okay.
Ooh,
For the
kind of a
gift.
cold smoke.
For the
Yeah.
gift.
Sure.
Adaru, was all this really necessary?
When I get back super late, I'm like,
Why can I see the smoke from a mile away?
And there just leads in really close to 9. Look at him. He is a new man. He has
I don't-
just given up his whole life. Everything he has known. And I have given him something new to be his own.
I don't think this is what he wanted when he came out here.
But he cannot go back to what he wanted. So he must be finding for something new.
I guess, Adaru.
There were other options that I don't think he would have preferred. And there just pulls the, axe loosely in his belt.
Okay, but did 9.2 have to do it all too?
9.2 holding up a squirrel.
Yeah.
This is the best part. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
We've come full circle.
I assumed you sent it with us on purpose.
I just really wanted to.
9.2 said it had permission. You told me 9 sent you.
It's fine. Here's the squirrel.
Well, now we can't smoke it. The fire's on.
Reyes kicks it out when he gets there.
Yeah, immediately.
See this stupid smoke pile for a goddamn mile. You know that looking for people. That's stupid. I can't believe that you survived this long.
While 2 naked men are laid out on the floor next to it.
I couldn't stop them. I couldn't stop them. They just did it.
Reyes just
I
rubs his
told Evalina I would stay by the circle, and they just left.
Reyes rubs his forehead above his giant eyes, and he goes,
I can't believe sometimes that you people are so responsible for me having a new life. This is hard to reconcile. I understand it's not your fault.
look over at Adaru.
Such a powerful idiot you are.
It's like, at this point, it's like 5 a.m. Do you guys sleep?
There did.
It's the difference between a short rest and a long rest. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll take a short. Because I have been hurt, so I'll take a short.
Yeah,
At around 10,
nine will rest. Point 2 is off howling at the moon with Paulie.
Yeah. No, Paulie is now, like you said, in a sort of drug coma.
They ran him into the dirt. He's done.
Yeah, yeah. But point 2 is a automaton and cannot get tired in such a way, so has been chasing squirrels the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nap later.
Around late morning,
I get a long rest.
I'm going to say that because everyone was careful and we all kept the low key, that Evalina can just leave with that you guys will find a way out given time. It was about time. But before we do that, I am going to roll the heat check that is necessary before we continue. Evalina, as the person stuck in town, I want you to roll a stealth check to represent you and Foe laying low all night.
No, that's not good.
If you want, I can roll it as Foe, who has good dex.
Was she laying
'cause
low
I have,
all night?
I have
if
a
you know what I
negative
mean.
one
How
and
low did you lay?
disadvantage to stealth because of my armor.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So you want me to
baby.
roll it with Foe? Okay.
yeah, that'd be way better. I have -1 and disadvantage.
All right. That was a good call. Foe rolled a 15, and your current heat DC is 14. So he got an 18 total. So you guys don't pick up any more speed. I am going to add to that heat roll. Somebody roll me a, let's call it a D4 and a D6. I think that you guys raised a hell of a hullabaloo.
I rolled the d6.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Oh, well, better than what I got on the d6 because it was a 1. But on the 4, I got a 7.
All right. You got a 1 on the D6. I'll
How'd you
take.
get a 7 on a D4?
Wait, what?
That's weird.
I got
Ryan, you
a
rolled the
3.
wrong dice, bud.
Yep.
I got a 3.
On the D6. And Mitch got a 2.
I got a 2 on the d6.
All right.
3 on the d4.
Your new heat level is 19.
Yikes.
But nobody gets wind of Evalina. She finds a quiet way out of town, and the next morning she comes up to your camp with Segan, and sees a Daru poking at a quiet fire now, with a man curled around it. The wreath or the bouquet of lilies that he brought has been made into a wreath around his head, like a crown. And he is half naked in nothing but a loincloth made of his clothing,
Made of his former
covered
clothing.
in mud,
It's his
Blood.
clothing now.
mud, blood,
Charcoal paint.
and charcoal. Yeah,
You just call him a mudblood?
Damn.
yeah, he's a mudblood.
What the fuck happened here?
He arrived a boy, and now he is a man.
Wonderful. Oh, Paulie. Oh, Paulie.
Yeah, I couldn't stop him.
I wish I didn't believe you, but I do.
Foe, it is actually a pleasure to see you. I hear that's not your name anymore.
No, and it's good to see you too, Raisk. Call me Segan, please.
Yes, I will. I felt I owed you, so it was only right to grant freedom to the one who helped me get mine.
Oh, so you made it out after all.
Yes,
Good for you.
Well, now that we have the child who brought us together, let's
Child,
go get the map.
I'm older than you.
Listen, I do not
you were.
decide how Faye puts things.
You were
Okay.
a child.
Inquisitor, your friend here wanted you to have this. He smoked it himself for you. And there gives her the liver and the heart.
Oh, dear God.
Who's this?
That's
He
a Daru.
just, no, he nods at Paulie on the ground.
This is an
boy.
Inquisitor trainee that was supposed to graduate yesterday.
Not anymore.
Oh,
No, not anymore.
I convinced
I
him
see
to
him.
run away
And they gave him new life.
because I couldn't see something like that happen to someone so kind and pure.
right.
if he wants new purpose, I can direct him towards a new following.
As can I.
He also said that you said you were in love with him, so that's why he came.
I did what I had to do.
As did I.
Clearly.
Paulie begins to wake up at this point. Realizes that Evalina is standing over him. Realizes the state he's in, and jumps up, grabbing point 2 as it runs by and holding it in front of him to try to give him some modesty. Evalina!
Oh, sweet Lord Dynak.
You gotta give me some
strength.
point 2 going, hey, what the fuck?
Howling. Just howling. Point 2 holds the large girthsome beast above its head and howls.
Point two says nothing because she's gnawing on his hands, trying to get free.
It's everything I hope. All right. Evalina! He's gonna go ahead and
Where
roll.
are your clothes?
He
He got 20, he holds
you
on.
can have these. I cleaned these. Please put
They're
these
here.
on. And put
Clean
point
them
two
for
down.
him.
Your friend Halor told me that it would be good to help when you're... What happened to me last night, Halor?
I drugged you. And then I introduced you to the creature that is inside of you. Your trousseau.
He rolled a nat 20 to hold on to point 2, and he goes ahead and he grabs the clothes in the other hand, holds point 2, and he goes behind a rock or a bush, and he disappears for a bit.
Mold earth. I give him
Nice.
a privacy wall.
Nice.
Makes him
That's
a small
so nice of you.
privacy wall.
And he comes back out.
In fairness, he did very well. He did.
He's
good.
like, I
He
brought
did
you a bouquet, because you said that... Oh, and he takes it off, the wreath off his head, and he holds it out, and it's just like trash. Oh, fuck.
good. Druidcraft. Nuh-uh.
Oh, shit.
Fixed.
Fucking Wingman Pro
I take
here.
it and I put it on my head.
Now it's just like lively and alive. It's like, okay.
Like
Yeah,
right
I
as
put
she
it on my
puts
head 'cause
right
it's
as she
pretty.
puts it on, it like blooms.
I'm happy that we can start a life. I guess we're running away.
Yeah, let's get the move on. We have a lot of ground to cover and a lot of conversation to have not right now.
Head in hand yet again.
Segan, I'm so happy that you're okay.
It's good to see you, Nine. All of you.
Yes.
Right?
Truth be I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a lot of hopes for the rest of you once I left you in Finboggy's care.
Yeah.
I am happy to see the debt's paid.
Speaking of that, where is Finboggy?
Dead for all I care.
Okay, but really though?
I haven't seen him. I'm assuming setting more fires in the town.
He does like to do that.
Finboggy is a survivor. It is what he has done for decades.
I was pretty sure he said, "Don't worry about me," but like I don't remember. Finboggy said last I saw he would be fine. He would be fine. I am confident that his skills are adequate. He has been at this longer than many of us have been alive.
I am not sure why her sentiments are so vindictive against him, but he is not someone I worry.
The issues.
I thought your father was... Never mind.
Well, you see, the first round of Inquisitors did not know, like I did not know, what they were signing up for. They were told they were just going to be guards.
Oh, so you blame him.
Finboggy turned my father into the monster that he is,
Yeah, mine too.
and I do not forgive him.
It's fair enough.
Did Finboggy turn your father into a monster, or did a monster sire you? They are very different things.
So should we wait for him, or...
If you have a moment, I have a question for you about other important thing. And they're just
No, she
moves
starts
on
walking away.
and just points at the dude, and there follows you.
Yeah,
he is-
she's just like this. Oh,
he-
okay, we're just gonna do that. She's thinking to herself, maybe even mumbling in Infernal. Just like how she hopes that all your family's dead because you don't desert any family. And
Not you. And they're just following behind her, and once she's a few feet away, he just starts talking to her lowly. I gather you do not wish to take this man with us, but we'll need to put him somewhere. The fish can put him with Blue Dawn, or I can introduce him to some wild folk near here, more passive of mind than my kin. We don't always say it high, but I think they would take one that needed refuge.
I have walked forward as they are walking. When about 30 feet have passed, where we're not exactly in the same spot we were just in, I stop and I...
Hammer time.
Exactly. I stop and I hammer time. And everybody's like, whoa. I look around and I go,
So, are we aimlessly walking, or is there maybe a next direction we are heading on some version of purpose?
northeast.
I knew it. You didn't have a plan, did you?
We are going northeast.
I shake my head at Segan.
Northeast. So just general northeast. Okay.
The plan was really just to get you out.
Why?
Success.
It's kind of all we were worried about. Well, it's all I was worried about.
We are going
Thank you, Nine.
to the mountains.
My errands are to speak with my friend Segan here, to find a resolution for our additional entourage, and to seek my family, I guess you would say.
I
I
mean,
hope they're all dead.
my surrogate father has a history of taking in stray inquisitors, children, and such. So if we take him north, maybe we can leave him with Subobos.
That is a wonderful plan. And on the way, we can explain why we needed him to leave, let him deal with that, and then we will get there and he will get more answers.
this favor was the last. This obligation was the last I felt. I am free from the privacy, but I have no home. I'm uncertain even how to get back to my people, and I know I cannot live with them any longer, as I can no longer breathe underwater. I have no direction, but I know I no longer wish to be in the primacy. So, Aimless, I will continue with you as long as it is out of the primacy's reach and influence, out from under their boot once and for good. I do not fancy myself some hero, but I don't. In a world where I have freedom, there is much I don't know. So, if it is away from the primacy, then I will go to this mountain.
Now that I've said my piece, I kind of look around awkwardly and drink some booze and take the last bit of drugs that I was able to legally buy and fucking move the fuck on.
Reyes, I acquired something for you when we were in the town. I'd like to give it to you now before I forget. And Adaru gives you 3 fairly rough-looking apotheosis packages with contents.
One is a bottle of aspirin.
No, 9 has the bottle of Tylenol.
I have it. Yeah, that's what I was
These
like
are
here.
3 genuine apotheosis wrappings with contents inside.
I look at you, eyes wide, and like,
How did you get this?
I have my ways.
I don't know how he got that.
I furrow my brow, and then I widen my eyes again, and oh man, this has got to be, it's a colors time for this. Yellow S shapes
My colors!
across the body,
It's a
and
healthy
I
relationship.
just go,
Okay, thank you.
and I take them. I pocket them, and
Only when you need them, though, right?
He's still on the drugs, Nine?
Yeah, I don't know what all that just was. I hope it wasn't what I think it is. But, Reyes, I'm happy that you are planning to stay with us. I actually thought you might try to go back to the Blue Dawn to be with your cousin.
I was actually hoping to be filled in a little bit more on what I've missed. There was a second Resk that attacked us, right?
That is also a thing that happened.
I kind of like tilt my head
That
sideways, and
That's you.
You guys hadn't mentioned it. I thought maybe it was normal.
A disturbing turn of events that there are others more similar to me than I would have expected. Not a series of pleasant thoughts come from that.
Is it true that you made an attempt on the primacy leadership?
Well, yeah, but we didn't get the intended target.
I shot Sieko in the chest,
You what?
but I don't think
He's
it
alive.
took.
He's alive. We
Next time.
Well,
Next
Reyes,
time.
I killed Grittle.
we think.
Truly.
Well, he didn't kill Gretel.
I shot him in the head.
Yeah,
Not
That sounds
the real
dead.
one.
he did do that, but just last night. Was
Or
last
he
night
killed
night
the
before?
real one, and there's another one.
When we were getting you out, I was being taken away by some people, and they happened to mention that it was Griddle that wanted me specifically, which is weird if he's dead.
Very strange, yes.
spiny textured purple triangles appear on my skin, and I furrow my brow. I look pointedly. I go,
What do you mean? Not dead?
I don't know.
All of that for him to be alive?
How do you know he's alive?
Well, we don't. We're unsure.
It's difficult to give orders when you're dead. Not impossible, but difficult.
Yeah, they could be old orders, but what are the odds?
And why
It sounded
here?
very much like they were acting under his direct orders now.
If he is alive, then you are aware he is a powerful wizard, yes?
Yes,
gestures to body.
unfortunately so.
Have you... He kind of looks around. We need to keep moving to somewhere safer, preferably somewhere that cannot be scryed upon. Have you felt that you have been spied on lately?
Absolutely.
Oh, constantly.
Yes, multiple times.
We've confirmed it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But he looks around. Is like, do you have any methods to stop such a thing? Because most certainly he would.
Reyes looks at him and taps the amulet on his chest.
Oh, so he's not. Is that what is? It's a primacy non-detection.
I nod.
But you are certain that you have been scryed upon?
Maybe not me.
Most likely me.
You. Why would he be scrying on Evalina? According to Evalina, you guys only recently just met.
Daddy issues?
I can't be certain who or why or...
Or perhaps they're scrying on 9?
She has never met Grittle. They would never know to spy on 9.
Well, 9 did kidnap Marta, so...
Griddle
There's
was...
also that.
All right. We should pick
So-
a destination, and you're going to have to fill me in on a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, Griddle was there.
Yeah.
I think before we move too much farther, we should figure out what to do with our new add-on friend.
I
We
did
are
mention
taking
that.
him to Sabobus.
I did-
Are we?
Yes.
I did
Just
mention
the name?
that Griddle was
He
there.
can go with Sabobos, he can go with the Blue Dawn, or I can leave him here with some friendly folk of the forest. But that window will close once we leave.
In pure transparency, Sabobos lives far northeast of Santitas. It is a long journey from here.
Yes, but isn't that also where we will find Bruce?
Who?
Who?
Do you not remember the things we were supposed to gather?
The breastplate on the mountain.
Yes.
On a
On
man
Bruce?
named Bruce, who's been in stone for 18 or so years.
Dead man, yes.
Yes, that one.
Yes, in the northeast.
Yes.
2 birds, 1 really long walk.
What if we went to the Feywild first? Maybe they could drop us off closer?
I'd be
So
having to
lost.
wait a bit of time before I could open that doorway again.
What have you been up to in the last
also-
3 days?
A lot.
Fucky wucky time shit.
If we choose to take our carry-on with us, then it will be harder for them if they are not adept. To answer your question, Segan, my friend, in the last 3 days we have been up to about 7 days.
I left you alone for 2 weeks, and you've been to the Feywild?
Yeah.
It's been longer than 2 weeks for us.
We are back in time, actually. There are 2 of us in this world. For both of us. For all of us.
Eyes go
It's
wide.
very complicated.
Not technically true because
Here, we'll talk about it off screen after the credits, so the listener doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you fill Foe in off the
Fuck
record.
yeah, fourth wall break.
Yeah, you fill Foe in on everything that's happened. So you guys decide to
Oh,
head north
so.
again towards Santitas is the plan, because that's like the same sort of direction. We're heading back into
So we're
Celestia.
not leaving him with friendly druids. That's the only question that there is asking, and no one's answering it.
I mean, that would still be north and on the way. It doesn't necessarily change the plan, but yes,
We can discuss that.
From what we talked about, they're pretty close, though. We'd pass them in a couple of days, probably.
potentially yes.
Then we have a couple days to talk to him about it before we ditch him somewhere.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Does he
No
want
one
to
has
start
addressed
his...
the question. That's
You
all, the reason I bring
also
it up.
reiterating that you had a couple days if you wanted to try to use the Feywild too, because that's when the full moon would be. So that kind of works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll discuss it.
Let's go, Paulie.
Yes, he's put on a captain's uniform, an army captain's
Yes.
uniform.
Yes. Yes.
What
we had.
As he steps from around the molded earth, finally.
He got a promotion.
I don't think that this is my size.
Technically, it's a demotion.
Evalina, I've been sort of listening to everything from behind what little I could hear.
Point two kicks him in the shin.
Ow! I'm sorry. You are the only thing I could grab. What? It seems like you're busy to be running away to get married. You know that by leaving I will be considered AWOL, right?
You already are.
When you become an inquisitor, you become possessed.
I guess we're just gonna tell him no, huh?
They put the devil inside of
What-
your
what?
head,
Okay.
and you no longer exist.
Alright, weird.
That is not true.
Story.
That is not true. We talked to Lisk. He was in great deal of pain and sadness.
List.
He is Yes, in a lot of pain and sad, and there is no cure that we know of.
Roll persuasion.
That is not true. Only death.
Death is a cure. Yes, death is a cure.
Let's see how.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Because Adair just wants to make sure this man understands all of his options.
Yeah, no,
28.
I was gonna give you advantage with Adair's shit anyway, but it doesn't sound like you need it.
I don't,
Nope.
yeah. 28.
First roll is the best roll.
I go, listen, I just do not want you to go through the pain and sadness and being stuck inside of your own mind. I care too much for you to let that happen.
I also do not want you as a partner. Sorry.
I'm not saying that.
But we're still running away together, yes? Thank you for protecting me.
We are very much running away together.
This is a lot to absorb.
All
Running
of
away
us.
as a group.
We're running away, all of us together.
I wasn't really into polyamory. Is that...
Not.
Reyes has
How about
shook
party?
his
The
head
fact that you
enough.
would even think that I would lay with this fishman.
9, what is that?
Reyes has shook his head enough and is moving on. She said northwest, and I just don't think I can deal
It is-
with. She said northeast.
Yeah, it is
I
incredibly
don't think I
north
can deal with this
first,
any
though.
longer.
The
Nine
east
goes
is
to
a
go whisper in
subtitle.
Adair's ear what polyamory is. He's aware of it already, animals and whatnot.
And that is unusual?
Just blue and black hexagons, just like
So we're on the run. The primacy is hunting us. We're getting married.
Let's focus on the primacy hunting us.
First things first, yeah?
Sorry, we're moving. You're right. We're moving too fast. Let us go. North. It seems your friend has already wandered off.
Adair just mercy kills him right there. Just slits his throat right in the middle of the clearing and just lets him die peacefully in a moment of quiet. Because
The
it's
flower
better
crown
than
on his head.
it's better than what's happening to him now. Adair just puts an actual knife through his heart and just lets him go. Not really.
I have to develop a whole personality for Paulie Ukaipa. Like we're here. He's in it. He's part of the adventure now.
Yeah, I couldn't let you off the hook for that.
We're going to leave
He's
him
in too
with-
deep. We've
with-
gone too far.
with people that will help him.
Sure, it's a long way though. He's part of the fucking adventure now, guys.
It doesn't have to be. We could drop him off in as little as 3 days.
I can't wait until the real hero of the
think he's
story
not
is
coming
Paulie
back?
Ukaipa.
You can't. You think he's coming? He's not coming back, sir. He's coming back. You
know
drop him
he's
off,
coming
he'll
back.
show back up.
I'm just hoping that I can make sure when he does come back, he's a real woods man.
I'm putting my dice away. This episode is over.
it's the rules of role playing. If you've said an NPC's name 3 times,
It's in. He exists.
he's now important for some reason.
Ukaipa, bro.
Paulie Ukaipa, ex-Inquisitor trainee Paulie Ukaipa.
Yeah, put him in your notes, motherfuckers.
As you guys travel north and begin moving away from the city of Bree and the nation of Bree and the primacy's center of power, you guys get a call, finally, from a number that you don't recognize.
I don't answer it.
I'm gonna say
What?
it's gonna
It's
go
a commercial.
to
Leave a message.
it's gonna go to 9.
Well, Ryan doesn't answer it. Does 9 answer it?
Yeah.
I feel like 9 wouldn't be that rude.
Hi, Nine speaking.
Hey 9.
Hi, hello?
Hey 9.
And Boggy?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm still in the city.
Do you want to be?
I think so. You guys make it out all right?
Yeah, we're heading north. We kind of just assumed you would either catch up or end up doing your own thing.
You got
Are
Tho?
you okay? Yeah, he's here.
Everybody's good.
Well, Polly's not great.
Who the fuck is Paulie?
We picked up another stray.
Well,
I'll
you
be
gotta
okay.
meet your quota, don't you?
Yeah, well, we lost you, so
So you just replaced me with a guy named Paulie? Never mind.
that's what you do when a dog dies.
I'm not.
Can't
I'm not dead. Look, 9. I called to let you
Bring
know.
back around.
I called you back to let you know not to worry about me. I figured maybe you'd care, but whatever.
I
Tell
cared. I tried. I asked if we were gonna wait for you, and nobody said anything.
No, it's good. It's good. You guys are getting smarter. You're getting better at what you're doing. Stay safe, all right? It wasn't smart to come back. I'm safe here. I'm good at blending in. I'm gonna stick around for a bit. There's a lot going on in Bree. And, maybe I can figure some things out. If you guys need anything, let me know. This phone, I stole it from one of them stupid kiosks, so I am going to break it in about 5 minutes, but just wanted to check in.
I thank you for doing so. You are one of my friends, and I was worried.
Yeah. If you want to get hold of me, I'll figure something out. I'll reach out.
I know you will. Stay safe, everybody.
Ha! Nope. He hangs up.
Yeah.
My man. Sigan, while we're walking, what can you tell us about some men that go by the name of Eric and Bloodgrip?
Hey, Tavern Goers. Thanks again for listening to Torchlit Tavern. Today's tale featured Mitchell Travis as Atheru, Jeffrey Lisk as Raysk, Ryan Santos as Number 9, Katie Mischief as Evalina Chopin, and Jameson Oxford as the Dungeon Master. Check the show notes to find where you can follow us on social media, or email us with any of your most pressing questions at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can also find our entertainers on the streets of twitch.tv/torchlittavern, yelling obscenities at passersby. If you enjoyed our tale, you can tip your storytellers as you leave the tavern, which you can do via patreon.com/torchlittavern, or at ko-fi.com/torchlittavern. Every little bit helps, and those who tip well and often can find themselves privy to an extra story or two, jokes, or maybe even a bit of hidden lore. Our story continues to grow all the time, and though we have no designs on a vast empire, your help is always appreciated.
Our theme music for this campaign was designed by the bard, Brett Eagleston. Get his music at bretteagleston.bandcamp.com or find links for all his projects by following Bread Eagles on Twitter. This episode was edited and produced by Jameson Oxford and Ryan Santos. Other music and sound effects are provided by Epidemic Sound with help from freesound.org.
And if you should find yourself surrounded by eager ears and attentive listeners, remember to tell good stories.